Hi, water signs. This is Brandy from Brandy's Torian Tarot. Welcome back. I know my camera does this weird thing trying to focus. I swear it's not moving. Okay, so if it makes you drunk, I apologize. Uh, all my information to get a personal energy read is in the description. Okay, you have my email, you have my PayPal, you have my Facebook, and you can contact me through all these things. All right. Um, that being said, I do want to say, water signs, your last general energy read. I do. If you have watched that, I apologize because it left me lost and unfocused with your energy, and that's what the reading was about. So jumping into this one, um, I've used more oracle cards and then clarified those with my tarot this time. So first, I got the lullaby with the sun that fell under it. So that's lullaby. Okay, that is the sun. Then I got, can you hear me? And yes, these cards are only 40 cards in the Oracle deck, so you might have seen these a couple times, but sometimes they have different meanings, all right? And two of these fell out with that one, the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups for the Can You Hear Me? Then I got Miss Sunshine, okay? And the Nine of Swords in reverse fell out under that one. Alright, I do love really cool Oracle decks that speak to me. You can always send me some money PayPal so I can get more. I love it. And then seclusion, and the way this tarot Oracle deck works, you see it has a point. So wherever point lands, that's one we go with. And seclusion was number 5 for you. Okay? And I'll get into all that, these meanings. This is by Nikki. Who is this? Is on Etsy. There you go. I'll go ahead and give her a shout out. Okay. Neverwood Gallery. Never Press. Neverwood Gallery. By. Does that have her? Bless her. It's like Nikki, yeah, Nikki Woods or something. It's a really cool deck. Anyways, she hand makes them. Not here, she makes them. So the seclusion on number 5. I'm going to jump into what these mean and piece them together for you. Betrayal and exposure. Be honest no matter what. Your grace will help you through this, water sign. Okay? Lullaby. This man with the cello. It is a card meaning that we are all hustle and bustle during the day. That's where our energy gets exposed, doing what we have to do. And nighttime is for us, it is for rest, it is for restoration. Okay, so we can get up and see the light the next day. The Can You Hear Me? The woman with the seashell in the middle of the water. Which, by the way, all this screams water signs. It's the moon, it's water, it's moon, stars. Can You Hear Me Now? Is a very lonely woman standing in a vast ocean, thinking, and her back is, her back, I just want to point out, is semi-turned away from him, even though she is peering over her shoulder in a manner, and his head is towards her. I want to note that direction. And Miss Sunshine is semi towards them. Okay? I want to note these directions. Alright? So Can You Hear Me? She does have a way to contact. She is not alone. She has communication. Okay? This is not gender neutral, this is not gender biased, it's gender neutral. If it doesn't apply, maybe the next one will. Okay? Or book an energy read. It's way simpler when I'm tuning into your personal. And the underlying bottom of the deck I do want to mention is the Wheel of Fortune. Alright? So, what this tells me, again, water signs, with all these cards, you have been, again, in your head. You feel lonely, but you're not alone. All right? You need to surrender to the night and what the night tells you, because that is the time that you can listen to the sweet music of the night, because that's when you are able to tune everyone else out and be enlightened, because you don't have everyone else's noise in your headspace. All right. And I don't really do the whole past future thing. I piece these together because I know spirit is unorganized, so bear with me. Okay. I don't really believe in that timeline, because spirit's just like, here's the cards, because they're unorganized. They don't know about our timeline. They're in a different universe. And then the Can You Hear Me Now with these two cards that fell together just like this under that definitely tells me this is love. All right. I don't personally do love. I do what comes out. But Can You Hear Me Now? She's calling for her lover. She feels lost. The woman, the card is a woman. I do apologize. You feel lost, but you're not. You have this thing to pick up, and it's true love. And I think that's why you are needing to listen to the music of the night for this illumination for your answer, because you are not alone. You have the tool. You have the tool, water sign. Or this is for you have the tool and true love beckoning at your door. Because the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups together is a true love. With Miss Sunshine and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Miss Sunshine is turning her back to the dark. She is illuminating. What is all those? I always have to. Sun, light, energy, courage, and clarity. That's right. She has gained clarity from this. All right. Beneath her lies gloom and shadow, but her light is glowing, and she's like the energy of life and the sun of the universe. She focused her intentions on the positive and is able to gain the clarity. She leaves the night and fears behind. So that being the last card totally makes sense. She is leaving the night behind. I want to get a closer view if you can see this, if my camera will focus. The sun is above her and the night is below her. Okay? And lullaby is the night and the sun is falling under that. She is leaving the night and blue behind, and with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, which is a pretty nasty looking card on this deck, I'm not gonna lie. The nasty, vicious card. It reminds me of like being eaten alive by the worms and mangled under the earth. Pretty horrific depiction, water sign. But I'm not so crazy on focus this time, which tells me your energy. You are realizing that you have the tools to not be sad and lonely in this vast emotional ocean. You have the tool to turn this wheel. Okay? Because it's true love beckoning and you're being enlightened with Miss Sunshine. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. You're coming out of that head space of that mental anguish and that depression, intense anxiety. Okay, it's also like a misunderstanding. And with it in reverse, you're getting out of the terror, the nightmare, the grudging, the crying, because you're healing. Uh, it's like soothing, friendship, acquaintance, everything coming back to union. They're coming back to union. If you're just honest about the betrayal that you caused, or vice versa for a cross watcher, okay? But I see a lot of your readings, even when I do them separately, um, more so like on the Cancer and the Pisces, is about needing to be honest. And the seclusion is saying that you need to bring the betrayal to, you need to expose the betrayal, and grace has your back, okay? I want you to see this card like in the upright, because you are secluding yourself. It's an old abandoned cemetery, like place they keep the grave. You're turning your back on that. You're letting the sun, after you take the rest and you hear the night's music, you do turn your back on that. And you let the sun illuminate it, because you have two suns here. Two of the suns, you are leaving the darkness behind. And you're coming into more clarity. Maybe because some of these water signs, moons and stuff, are coming to better assist you, I suppose. I would like to see if Spirit has a direct message for you about this matter. Spirit guides. Any direct messages about this situation on the table for our water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, for February 22nd through 25th of 2019. It would be very much appreciated. I'm sorry, the sun fell. Very much appreciated, please. One more shuffle. That was a little resisted. Anything that practice on this? He's a very distinguished man. There are a couple. She just refusing to turn around and see him playing this lovely music for her for a moment. You both have instruments of sound. They're both not using them right now either. It's just resting. Take note of that. Okay. It's actually the blue one. Dearest you, we're gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. Okay? It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. That's why you've been in so much waiting and headspace. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing. I can't even read. And we are so excited to see where this will take you next. I know you guys have been like in a super deep headspace, water signs, about whoever this is for, about a love relationship. And I know I told a couple water signs that they were letting outside forces keep them from a love like a deep union. And this, there was a betrayal. I know Seven of Swords showed up quite often. Okay, so just be honest. All right, and I hope you find you're happy. Everyone deserves a piece of happy. And I'll catch you on the flip side next time. Thank you for joining